Okay, so let's check YouTube Studios. Okay, so the clickbait is working. That's good. We have 144 subscribers. Guys, can we get to 150 before October? Really want to do it. Let's go. Okay, let's check out our top videos. Last 28 days, top videos, tutorial. Well, guess we'll do another one. Really quick before we start the video, I just want to say that according to YouTube statistics, only a small percentage of you are subscribed, so if you could hit that subscribe button, I would really appreciate it. Now let's get on with the video. Okay guys, so like I said in that short little intro, recently tutorial videos have been doing really good on my channel, so I just wanted to try out another one, and specifically non-WCA tutorials for whatever reason. But yeah, so I just wanted to try out another one. And another thing that I'll be trying out in this video is 2 different microphones, both from like headsets or earbuds. But I'm trying it out because I want to see which one is better. Basically, the one that I'm using right now is the earbuds. Tell me if you like this audio quality better. If you like this audio quality better than the one that I'm about to show you, say this is audio quality number 1. And then this is audio quality number 2. So guys, tell me which one you would prefer in the comments. I will be using 2 for the rest of this video because audio number 1 is kind of uncomfortable, but if you guys like it better, then I will definitely use it. But yeah, so let's get started with the tutorial. So, if you didn't already know by the title, today I'm going to be teaching you how to solve the Redi cube. This puzzle is a cube. This is a cube that, instead of rotating on its sides, instead of rotating on its faces like a normal 3x3 or a normal n×n puzzle, right? It rotates around the corners like this, which can lead to some pretty weird scrambles like this, or not scrambles, but like really weird cases, or like parodies like that. So there are multiple forms of Redi cubes. There's like this one, and I think there's something called like, and there's a version of it called like, I think the pedal cube or something like that. I forget, but it's basically just a Redi cube that looks a little different. So yeah, today I'm going to be teaching you how to solve one of these. So let's get it scrambled. Okay, I was trying to do some weird transition there, but let's try that again. That was really bad. And as you can see, the Redi cube is all scrambled up. So the first step when solving the Redi cube is to choose a side to solve the first layer on. So for me, I just like to choose white because I'm a white cross solver on 3x3. So it's a lot easier for me if I just do white on this thing. So the first step to do is to align all the corners. So basically, each of the sides will have a different set of corners. So this side, because if we twist them all up to a different orientation, all yellow, this would be the green side, this would be the red, this would be the blue, this would be the orange, making this the white. So the first thing you want to do is orient all the corners. You don't really have to orient these ones, but if you need it, it kind of helps with just like organization and just remembering to make sure all the corners are in the right place. Basically, you just want to find a side and put it on the top where each of the corners has a white piece on it, and then you just want to turn the puzzle so that they're all facing up. Pretty easy. And then, okay, so now the next step is just to insert each of the little arrows into the white side. So how you're going to do this is with a simple little finger trick thing where that goes like this. So, for instance, if you need to move a piece like this into here, then you would basically just do the equivalent of basically a sledgehammer. You bring this down, then you move it away, bring the corner back, and then you move it up. And that puts it in line. Now, we'll do it again with this orange one, but this time it's the reverse. So you bring it down, and then you move it away, bring it up, bring the corner back, and then you align it. So that's that one. And then now I'm going to show you a different case. So for instance, if you get it in the top layer, then what you can do is just move it into the middle layer, and then you get this case. You can do that again, solves that. And then there is one more case that I want to show you. Let's just do this. Okay, so now as you can see, it's on like the opposite side of the cube. So all you have to do is just turn these top layer pieces, these top layer corners, in order to solve it. And it's fine if you mess up the orientation on these ones, as long as you don't mess up the white orientation. Shouldn't be too much of a problem. So you can just do like this and then this, which brings it back to this case, where you just bring it in, but now bring it back, and bring it up. And that will solve the first layer. Okay, so now the next step is, once again, an easy one. Just orient all the yellow corners this time. So now you have the layer done. Just get all the yellow corners, or the opposite color corners, up. And that's that. So now what you have to do is the middle layer. So that is these 4 edge pieces right over here. These ones right in the middle. And so how you're going to do that is one of 2 ways. So basically, if it's like a piece like this, right? So this has to go into here. Or no, it doesn't. Sorry, I saw that through the camera, so it looked orange to me, but this is actually red. So this has to go over here. So how you could do that is like this. So basically, you can move any of the top corners, right? Basically, you don't want to move the bottom corners at all. And you can move any of the top corners as long as you move them back at some point, so that they all have the corners facing up. So what you can do here is something like this. Once again, it's a sledgehammer. As you can see, that didn't insert it at all, but just put it here. So now what you can do is do that again. Insert it there, do that, there, do that, and then right, I need to do it one more time over here. Okay, 1 second, I'm stuck in an infinite loop. I will be right back. Okay, guys, I'm back. Sorry about that little mix-up. I blanked for a sec. But yeah, now I remember what you do. So, if you have a case like this, right, where the edge is on top of, like, basically it has to go, it's one of the colors that's on the edge, it's on top of, right? So then, what you want to do there is switch it over to this side, right? So that the 2 sides that goes in between are right on the right and or on the front and the left. And then you want to do this. So you bring it down, you bring it out, and this time instead of just bring it up and up, because you need to get it into here instead of here, you'd bring this twice, and then you'd go up, and then you'd bring it down. And as you can see, that put it in its place. But now I'll give you some more examples. So here, we have another case that's exactly the same. So you bring it down, push it away, move this twice, or if you're just efficiency, you can just do that. But for just tutorial purposes, I'll just do that. And then you can bring it up and bring this down. The thing is, though, now that you have gotten a little bit farther in the cube, it's going to be a bit tougher to insert these, because you can't mess up the ones that you've already done. So, what you want to do is basically just position an edge so that it's on top. If you ever have an edge like this, right, where if you did this, right, and you did this, that, you can do that. So you can just do that for the entire cube. So just one more. And then I'll just do this because it's quicker. Do that, and then do that. As you can see, that is the middle layer done. But there is one other thing that I can show you. Okay, so let's say you have an edge right up here, and it's not above any of the places you want to go. That's when you can use, once again, commutators which is basically just moves of 4, or like small sets of moves, just move a piece to another place. You can just use a small little move to move it into the right place. So what you can do for this one, right, is since this is green and this is green, if you move this up, and then you move this down, move that up, goes in the right spot, and preserves the rest. And how you can, like, tell if you need to do that, right, is when you look at the cube, you'll have the piece here, and if you move it to the side, right, basically how you can tell if you need to do that is if you move it to the side and then you move this down. Is it in its correct spot? Yes, it is, which means that you do that. So just move that up, and then you do the exact same thing. Move that spot, move that back up, and it will solve itself. So you can just use these top layers to basically, the best thing to do if like there's a piece that's on the opposite from where it needs to go is just move it in using moves like this, in there, up, down. But yeah, and you should get it at some point. Which leads us to our last case. It's a really simple one. So basically, it's just orienting the last little bit, and or it's just permutating the last little bit. So just solving the rest of it, basically. So you can get one of two cases, either a case like this, where you have two of them that aren't solved, and then one of them that is solved, and one of them that's opposite, like this. Basically, just these three need to switch around. It's like a U-perm, but these two aren't oriented correctly. And all you have to do for this one is the same thing that we've been talking about the entire time. Those 4 moves. Bring it in, move it away, out, and then put it away, and like that. So, and then you can also have the reverse version of that. It's just the same thing, just opposite. You do that first, then that, then that, and then that. Basically, whichever of the corner has the 2 misoriented edges, you do that one first. And then the other case you can have is something like this. Something like this, where none of the edges are oriented. And what you do for this is you do the same thing that I just showed you once. And that just brings you back to this. So then you do that again. And your Redi cube is solved. So guys, I hope this tutorial helped you guys learn how to solve the Redi cube. Don't forget to comment down below which audio quality you liked better, the one at the beginning or this one. And yeah, so that's going to be the end of this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Be sure to like and subscribe for more, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.